Hi Year 10, hopefully you got on all right with the direct proportion. So today what we're going to look at is inverse proportion. Now it does help that you did the direct proportion first, so it's very similar, find that value of k, working out an equation and then solving any problems that you may have. Now inverse proportion is pretty much as one increases the other decreases. So for example, 5 people take 4 days to build a house. Well, that means 10 people would take 2 days, because 5 times 4 is 20, so there's 20 full days worth of work there. So 20, so 2 people would take 10 days. So we would say there that the number of people is inversely proportional to the number of days, and that's how it's written here. We use 1 to indicate that it's inversely proportional. So the k value is this numerator here. We have to work it out. So we knew that they all multiply to get 20, so 20 was my k value. So the equation for linking the number of people and the number of days would be p is 20 over d. Now we can actually switch that round. D is equal to 20 over p, because you can simply swap those around. So inverse proportion looks a little bit like that. That's how you can tell whether they're inversely proportional. So this one here, t is inversely proportional to n. Okay, so the first thing we need to do then is find the k value. So bit like last lesson, we have t equals, and then we're going to have k over n. So I have to use my little red pen, right? So we've got a bit of data, so we know t is 30 and n is 5. So we've got to work out the value of k. By doing that, I can see that the value of k will be, well, 30 times 5 is 150. So my equation then will be t equals 150 over 5, over n. So there's t linking n, or the equation linking the two. Then you always have a little bit of a question underneath. So when n is 10, what is t? Well, if n is 10, 150 divided by 10 is going to be 15, so the answer to that one there would be 15. Okay, the next one. Y is inversely proportional to x squared. That's what that means there. So the first thing I need to do is find my k value. So y equals k over x squared. Then put in any data that you know y is 200. Okay, 200 is k over, now 2 squared is 4. So I can see there by multiplying 200 by 4 I get 800. So my equation then will be, going back to this one, so I've worked out that k is going to be 800. Y equals 800 over x squared. Okay. When x is 5, what is y? So 800 divided by 25. Okay, so that will be 32. Okay, right, so that's right. Next one. So w is inversely proportional to the root of b. So we need to find the k value first. So we know the equation is going to look like that form. Right, when w is 9, b is 9. So the square root of 9 is 3. So can you see here, 9 is 3 is 27, so the value of k is 27. So my equation will be w equals 27 over the square root of b. When b equals 4, so 27 over the square root of 4, which is 2, will be 13 and a half. Okay. Right, as like last time, you can print off the notes if you want to have a go at the exam questions on this. Right, the time taken, t, that it takes for water to boil it is inversely proportional to the power p of the water heater. So t is inversely proportional to p. So my equation is going to look a little t equals k over p. So let's put in the numbers that we've got. 252 is k over 2000. So I can see here that k will be 504,000. Okay. So what we need to do now is find, we want to know the time it takes when P is 800. So the time will be 504,000 divided by, in this case, 800. Okay. So that will be 630. Okay, so it will take 630 seconds when P is 800. Right, A and B are positive numbers. A is inversely proportional to B. So A is inversely proportional to B. Let's find that value of K. So I know when A is 4, 4 is equal to B is 36. So I can see that the value of K will be 144. So my formula then is A is 144 over B. So I've got my equation. Now this question is a little bit different. So I've got an equation. Find the value of A when B equals A. So I want to know what these would have to be. Well, fortunately that's a square number then, so I can see that A and B have to be 12. Because 144 divided by 12 is 12. Okay, so A and B, A equals 12. Okay, right, so you've got some questions on inverse proportion to do. So good luck everyone, I hope that all makes sense. Okay, cheerio!